Today we are going to continue using partial products to multiply. Let's look at our question. David read that baseball bats are weighed in ounces and that baseballs are hand sewn with double stitches. David wants to know how many ounces 6 baseball bats weigh and how many double stitches will be used in 6 baseballs. In this problem, there are actually 2 separate questions. We need to find out how many ounces 6 baseball bats weigh and how many double stitches will be used in 6 baseballs. If we look at the pictures, we can see that one baseball bat weighs 33 ounces and that one baseball has 108 double stitches. First, we're going to find 6 times 33. We're going to multiply each place value to find the partial products, then add the partial products. This is exactly what we did yesterday. First, we're going to multiply the ones place. So we need to multiply 6 times 3. And they wrote it to the side just like we did yesterday. 6 times 3 is 18. Next, we are going to multiply 6 times this 3. And this 3 that I circled is not worth 3, it is worth 30. So we are going to multiply 6 times 30, and we know that the basic fact of 6 times 3 is 18, so then we just have to add our extra 0. Then add the partial products and you will get 198. So 6 baseball bats weigh 198 ounces. Now we are going to find 108 times 6. Once again, multiply the ones place first. So we're going to multiply 6 times 8 and we will get 48. In this case, in our tens place is a 0. And 6 times 0 is just 0. Lastly, we're going to multiply the hundreds place, and there is a 1 in our hundreds place, so this 1 stands for 100. 6 times 100 is 600. Add up all your partial products, and you will get 648. To check if this answer is reasonable, we need to estimate. We're going to estimate, we're going to keep the 6 a 6, we're going to estimate 108, we're going to round that to 100, 6 times 100 is 600. There are 648 double stitches in 6 baseballs, since 600 is close to 648, so the answer is reasonable. Let's look at the convince me on the bottom of page 126. Mara used the algorithm shown at the right. Is Mara's work correct? Explain. So she is multiplying 124 times 4. Here she has switched up the order. So first she multiplied 4 times 100 and got 40. Then she multiplied 4 times 20 and got 80. Last, she multiplied 4 times 4 and got 16. Her partial products are correct. And if we look at the problem, she did add correctly, so therefore, she got the correct answer. Let's do the guided practice together. Look at problem 1. Seth found 374 times 3. What partial product is missing from Seth's work? Explain. He multiplied the ones place 3 times 4, which is 12. But did he multiply the tens place? We would use 3 times the 7, but this 7 is not worth 7. It is worth 70. So he is missing the second partial product. He does have the third partial product, which is 3 times 300. which is 900. So the partial product that he is missing is 3 times 70, which would equal 210, which you would have to add to the 912 to make correct. Let's do numbers 2 and 3 together. If you feel comfortable enough, go ahead and do them on your own and then check your work with mine. I'm going to write them down here so it is easier to see. We have 117 times 5. We are going to be using partial products. First, we're going to multiply 5 times 7 and get 35. Next, we're going to multiply 5 times 10 to get 50. And last, we're going to multiply 5 times 100 to get 500. Then you're going to add your partial products together, and you should get 585. Let's do number 3 together as well. We have 243 times 3. Using partial products, first we're going to multiply 3 times 3, which is 9. Next, we're going to multiply 3 times 40. 3 times 40 is 120. And last, we're going to multiply 3 times 200. And 3 times 200 is 600. Go ahead and add your partial products. You should get 729. With this problem, number 3, I did not write the problems I'm using like I did with 2. But if you are having trouble remembering which numbers to multiply, go ahead and write down the numbers that you need to get your answer. You are going to do numbers 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 in your math book. Make sure you use partial products. Please come show me when you are done.